What's up? What's up? This Fred Ward coming in off another episode of Count Time Now. Yeah, I gave y'all a treat today. I got at ECGG, the mayor. Ooh-wee.
What
You already know he got that Fed talk.
We're in the building.
Yeah.
We're in
Right?
the building.
And I got general conversation, my man, at Meech Home. Yeah. Ooh.
Yes, sir. 10th Ward General.
Hey, man, some of this shit, we ain't even got to explain it because it's self-evident.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, so yeah, man, we wanted to get on here today, man. I would be remiss if I ain't bring my brothers on here. They just did an amazing podcast. I was sitting there, popcorn in hand, little wine. Hey, man, I love it. Y'all interviewed one of my main men, Dante Ferguson, man, Commander-in-Chief.
Shout out to Fire.
Yeah, man.
What up?
Yeah, he on his second lifetime, man. He done went all the way on the left, now he on the right. I'm honored. We got his book too. He just wrote a book. Yeah,
Tap
yeah.
in.
Don't miss it. Don't try to be cheap and wait for somebody else, you understand, to give you their copy. Get your own. And I got some down here on 105 too. Where it's all, right?
Support the home.
Support us, man.
So, man, look, man. I sat there. I just want to thank y'all. This really flowers, you know what I'm saying, above ground for me.
Shit, man. Yeah, man. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here, man. We with the one and only Fred Ward,
Come on,
man.
Come
Big
on,
homie, man. Salute to Fred for having us, man. Yeah, man.
And I got this spot stamped today through Big Meech. Hey, learning station.
Learning station.
It is the learning station.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
man. man.
Only learning station. We don't got no another one.
You gonna learn today.
You gonna learn today, man.
You got it right
Talk
here.
to him, man. See, that's what I'm saying. You gonna come in here, man. You gonna learn something, man.
You gonna learn. So look. Let's get to the business, man.
Let's do it.
So I want to just go back and talk about Fed Talk. You dropped the episode. What was it? Last week? When you dropped
Week
that?
before last.
Week before last, you dropped the episode, and I'm listening to this episode. I didn't know what to expect, but man, now I've been home 27 years without incident. I'm proud of that, right? So it's been a minute before I've been in them walls, right? Mm-hmm. But the education y'all gave about the hierarchy and like how systems work, man, that was college level. Mm-hmm. That was college level. So a lot of people, you understand, is gonna listen to that show, right? They don't have that experience, but they gonna learn like what the internal workings of the system look like, right? And I want to give you a hell of a shout out for that because y'all worked. I didn't know what kind of angles y'all was gonna play. Y'all layered that shit so cold, and then ended it on a positive note. Gangsters, you understand, that done been through the fire, that actually done transformed their life around, and now they trying to do some positive stuff. Like you said, it ain't enough of that. So I had to call y'all back on this show and let y'all know that was outstanding.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Outstanding.
Appreciate it.
First of all, right? And then I want to get into cause man, y'all got influence. I'm gonna let the audience know man, you consistent on this too. Gigi had a party. He threw a party one time, and OG said, "Man, I'm going to this party because I like to support, the young gorillas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And so I said, I'm gonna go to the party. Man, I knew from the parking lot it was crazy because dudes parking across the street. It was the parking lot crazy. I went in there, man. If it wasn't, man, it had to be about 500 people in there. In a spot that probably hold 250.
Yeah, I was in there that night, man.
It was
I had a blast,
crazy.
man. I had a blast.
And hey man, me being older, man, and just being in the game as long as I've been, I couldn't help but think I'm in there damn, look at this influence. So I gotta ask you, G, how do it feel? I don't know if you, maybe I don't know. I don't know if you had that same influence before you went in. You might have. But I want to know, how long you done had that type of influence and, what kind of responsibility do that put on you just to know, you got so many people that's listening to, how you moving and the motion you putting down?
It's been like that for a while. I'm born and raised. East Cleveland, 10th Ward. I went to Spellecy. I went to East Clark Elementary, Spellacy Middle School, Collinwood High School. In East Cleveland, I went to Chambers Elementary and Kirk Middle School.
Okay.
So the citizens that's from these areas, East Cleveland and 10th Ward, is people that I'm very well in tune with. And likewise, these is my brothers and sisters.
They locked it low.
And we ain't fought together. We ain't fought against each other. We ain't smiled, cried, and all that. So I'm just somebody they can relate to. And then I do the right thing when ain't nobody looking.
Yeah.
You know, being locked up, you know, I stand on, you been locked up.
Ain't no
I
mystery.
stand on business with my people.
Yeah.
I defend those that can't defend themselves and all that. And I don't misrepresent where we from.
Ain't no mystery.
So, you know, when it's a motherfucker like me that home after 125 months, fed, first federal number, and I ain't fuck my name up and I ain't do no bullshit by taking somebody away from their family because of something I did, you know, you salute that.
Yeah. No,
You
you're
know?
supposed to get that
day.
type of honor.
You salute
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So, Mitch, you from EC too?
No, I'm from Alcoy, 10th
10th
Ward.
Ward.
Okay.
But we right there on the border. I done
Yeah.
played through East Cleveland, all that shit.
Okay.
Like that's why I know.
Went
a
to
million
school in
niggas.
East Cleveland and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Okay,
know,
so it's that brotherhood. Yeah, okay. Expansion.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, you know, he from the dime too. You know what I'm saying? So he good wherever he walk on. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, like certain people, you know, we can step because we stand for something and they know we stand for something. You know what I'm saying? And they know, like, damn, man, that's a good dude right there. You can't say nothing bad about him, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no pussy. He gonna fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. He gonna take what he want. He don't like you. He don't like you. It is what it is.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah.
just do nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't one of them motherfuckers that's gonna let you just rock him to sleep. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be consequences
Ain't no
and repercussions behind it.
Ain't that
You know what
good?
I'm saying?
That's
but,
good.
Yeah, it's just being a man, man, being able to stand on your own, man. You know, so just like you.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
real. You know,
facts.
I relate.
Yeah.
Because I used to
Big
tell them,
facts.
you know, when I was on the other side, you know, and I knew the Mexican cartel, you know what the first thing I did? I invited them to my house.
Yeah.
My mama right there, my sister right there, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Because I was a person that believed that, hey, if I break rules, I want you to come see me.
Yeah. Come do
Because
come
if
do
you
your
break
work.
rules,
I definitely come to holler at you.
guaranteed,
Yeah.
I'm coming to knock on your door.
Exactly.
It ain't no better relationship, right, for me, right? And so I do a lot of stuff in the political realm, right? And it's interesting because, you know, like, they be a lot of times, so it's a tension in, like, the politics, right? I got matter of fact, next month, no, at the end of this month, I'm interviewing a legislator, Josh Williams. And so, like, you know, I be trying to I feel like if you done did your time, paid your debt, got off parole, probation, paid your fine, man, at some point they should let you go. But they don't let us go.
No, they don't.
They hold us for the rest of our life for the shit we done did when we was kids, right? And so I was talking to Josh, we gonna get into this when he get here. He's smart as shit too. And he got receipts for what he done did. He like, man, we ain't got no problem letting y'all go after maybe 7, 8 years, you know, if y'all done did your shit and you cool, right? Not everybody, you know, some crimes different than other crimes. Right?
Can't be looked at like that.
But guess what his counter was? He said, yeah, you know, you can y'all can go, you know, move on with your life. But for those that continue to commit crimes, we gotta bust them in the head. We gotta elevate, you know what I'm saying? We might even wanna bring 3 strikes back. We might wanna bring 3 strikes to Ohio, right? I'm like, man, 3 strikes wasn't that good in Florida. You know, you know. So that's the circumstances, right? And so I thought about that, right? And I was like, man, I'm a dude who, the reason why I stopped committing crimes is because I really believe, like, if I get caught doing a crime, they're gonna bust my head.
Yeah.
If I get caught with that hammer, that AR, that Drake, you understand? You know, like, I already know what it is. So what y'all think about, I gotta ask. This a political question.
Okay.
What y'all think about, you know, dudes that done transformed their life, you know, or females, and they got a little distance, you know, away from it. They can go ahead and move on with their life. They can go and get their license. They ain't got all these barriers. We call them collateral sanctions. That's the shit like you might have a felony, but you can't get own a gun.
Okay.
Or you can't, you done got caught with a bunch of dope, so you can't get, you know, a license, you know, to have on a dispensary. You know, these collateral sanctions, right? What y'all think about like this whole thing, right? Of if you through with crime, should you be let go? And if you continuing to do crime, should you get your head bust?
Well, shit. First,
right?
first of all, man. First, the way I see it is shit, man. If I went and paid my debt to society, this is what you asked of me.
Come on.
I paid you.
Come on.
You got what you looking for, right?
Yep.
When I walk out them doors, I should be able to get the same opportunities everybody else get.
I agree.
Period.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So when we talking on that level, it's like, you know, listen, man, I did my time.
Yep.
Let me go get a check. Let me go work at Lincoln Electric. Why I gotta wait 7 years before I can get accepted into a job that's paying like everybody else making a $30, $40 an hour jobs? Why
7 years a long ass time.
7 years a long time. You forcing me to fuck up.
Ooh,
Your system is rigged.
You hitting
and we
something.
see it. We see it.
That's a hell of a piece.
See it.
Sometimes they want more than that. They want 10, 15.
Yeah. They want all this time for to say you rehabilitated, but I went through your program.
That's right.
I served my time through your program.
Completely.
Shouldn't I be rehabilitated as soon as I walk out?
Man, that's a hell of a question. That's the question on the table at the State House now. What you think, man? What you think about that? Yeah.
It's deep. Look, so when you ask the question like that, my perspective is vivid, so my answers fall within that frame.
Okay.
And they can go for a second, so I'm going to, due to the time, try to shorten it. For the people that get caught doing crimes, if we doing something wrong, you know, we learn from kids. If you do wrong, you get in trouble. So that's that. As far as people that ain't in trouble, everybody deserves a second chance. Why not? But along the lines of what me said, trouble is trouble, but you really can't be hard as they trying to be on trouble when this system wasn't created for us.
Ooh,
this not we weren't citizens to the 13th Amendment, and even then, the white man made the number 13 have a negative connotation. Friday the 13th. That was created by a black man.
Modern day.
Yeah, and the 13th Amendment is tied to that. Then deeper than that, you look at all the building structures. Well, almost 95, 98% of the architects are European or Caucasian or other. And guess what? They don't have a 13th floor in none of them tall building structures. So this how deep they get with the number 13 just because the slaves was free, which the white man didn't want to happen, which is why they had the Civil War, which was against each other. They made the slaves fight with them, but the Civil War was, no, we don't want them niggers, or whatever, coons to be free. And we willing to kill you, white man, my brother, because you wanted, so
get deep.
The system wasn't created for us, so how could you expect people to be vigilant in the system that ain't created for you, you know? And then on top of that,
you know you dropped some work right there.
Yeah,
that's heavy work. Man. That's heavy work right there. Come on.
This country was built on corruption. The Europeans defected from King George. They came over here, took this land from the Native Americans who was already here. Okay, King George told them, y'all gonna pay taxes. The Americans refused. What happened from there? The Revolutionary War. You know, this is history, bro. I'm a student of history. This thus came the Revolutionary War, where the people in this country fought against the Britons and all that. And in the beginning,
right now.
The Britons won because the original White House, which was in Pennsylvania, was burnt down. And then they rebuilt, backtracked, and built it up in Washington, D.C., which is thus far why they got 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, you know, in commemoration of the original White House. So they want to be hard on people that commit crimes when this country was founded on corruption, was the moral of the story.
They throwing the rock high in the hand.
Like the country was stolen any fucking.
They throwing the rock and hiding the hand.
We already was built
off corruption,
right?
Murder, rape,
hangings, lynchings.
So now that's a good point you make. So watch this, okay? Facts. All that you done dropped is facts, right? But have you noticed that history is always defined by those in power?
Facts.
Huh? So, well, here we go.
Yeah.
So if history is defined by those in power, right? What's your perspective on the need to have power?
The need to have power is so relevant that people don't even understand. Man, power is worth more than money for real. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got the power to move and control the masses and people come together, that's power. When you come together, the money gonna come. You don't have to worry about the money once you structure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you got a whole community that's helping another community, that's all black. Now you got about, what, 2,000 or 3,000 black men ready to figure it out, ready to build the community, ready to help each other build each other's community. You can't lose. You know what I'm saying? But you have to come together and see what it's about. You know, the senseless killing of each other, it don't add up to nothing, man. You losing. Because that potential person might have been a great architect. You done killed at the age of 13 and 12 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at things like that before you pull that trigger, man. This man might have been somebody that can help benefit the community, set a difference, get you off them food stamps. This might be the man that can create a new wave in the digital atmosphere or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? He might have been somebody great in life and you done took it. Because, you know, go ahead.
Meet you drop. So I'm going to tell you something. And since y'all East Cleveland bred, man, right? And you understand, you know, brother sisterhood on the city side, right? I'm going to tell you something. Like, I had a situation with a brother that he is in violation, but come to find out, like, he was actually getting high. But, you know, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, man, you messed that money up, man. You know, I got to come see you. I'm coming to see you.
Right.
So I go see him, and I go over his house. He wasn't there. His grandma was there. And, you know, I go there. I got my little goons. You know, they posted up. They looking. We head hunting. And grandmama knew, like, whatever my grandson doing, it ain't right, right? So, you know, this Terrence Montgomery, I put names on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, come to find out, his grandmama sent him out of town. She like, whatever you doing, you messing around, and it ain't right. So, fast forward, I'm at a picnic in East Cleveland. East Cleveland legitimately throws probably the best picnic in the city.
Yeah.
They got the best picnic.
Yes. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
For sure.
Right? That
For
week
sure.
that East C weekend off
It's
the
fire.
chain. Right? I mean, ain't no other school gonna rock that one. So I'll be the first to say this. East Cleveland got probably the coldest weekend celebration in the game. But I'm at the cookout, and I'm walking through there, and I see dude. And he got his son, his daughter, and his grandbaby with him, right? And I see him, and me and him, we cool now, but a feeling came over me. Because I knew that if I had my way back in the day, I went to the joint and boom, boom. I was that grandbaby and that son and that daughter, because they ain't look that old, they was gone. If I'd had my way, none of them would be here, right? To your point, right? And so I'm like, when I talk to a lot of them youngsters, I be like, man, time is one of our greatest assets. And I think a lot of times youngsters they live so much in the moment that they don't even give themselves time to like, man, let me say it this way. How many beefs y'all done been in that through time going to the joint? You know, I had some beef that when I went to the joint, nigga, it's popping. But I done did so much time and now that came home, you still, by the time you get home, what I was willing to put all the way on the line ain't even worth putting on the line.
It wasn't even worth.
Y'all went through that before?
Man, I said it, but go ahead, G, if you want to go on, but.
Real quick, I had a dude that I met while I did the 125 months of federal prison. And his name was Dog from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Damn, okay, you from Chattanooga.
Ladarius Owens, I know the nigga whole name. I hated this nigga with a passion because he was the epitome of a coward.
Okay.
We was in the cell together in segregation, And they told him, like, yeah, you going back to the yard. I'm like, that's what's up. You going to that yard. He's like, man, I don't really want to go to the yard. And I'm like, bro, you got to go to that yard.
Yeah,
I ain't thinking he finna tell me. I ain't thinking in that moment he's saying he checking in. Because, you know, the rule of the feds, you can't live with a check-in.
Yeah.
Somebody that refused to go to the general population is what a check-in is for y'all that don't know.
Yeah, you got to educate them.
So if you say, hey, I want protection, you want protective custody, you'll check in. I wasn't getting that on my record, so long story short, we went to recreation. When they take you out, handcuffed, put you in a little cage for 1 hour out of your 24 hours locked up in a room. Long story I look up, bro never came out the wreck. Now, man, he got cuffed up. He was walking behind me.
Drag. Took the detour.
I got in the cell. In the cage, he was gone. Long story short, he refused to let me back in the cell. He refused to let me back in the cell.
He refused to let you back in?
Yeah, he refused to let me. It was his cell.
Yeah.
Because I moved in that cell out of restraints. I just got into it.
Share it, it's
yeah. But you don't do it like that. That's the coward way.
Like that. Yeah,
so now it's like, I want to fuck you up, bro. You could have just let me back in the cell. I'd have beat your ass.
Right.
So now we arguing through the door, and he tough. But you tough because I can't get to you.
Right.
So, you know, for the longest, when I see him, I'm spitting on him, at him. It's disrespect. But as time got to going, bro, we finally got close to each other. Not where I could punch him, but we was in the same area in another special management unit. In the feds, that's like a Lucasville in the state. Yeah. You locked down 23 and 1. And I wasn't even on it no more. He always tried to be cool with me out of fear. But as the time went to say what you saying, time healed it. I just like, bro, I don't even want to fuck you up no more.
See, but I look at things like this, man. Shit, once you look at the bigger picture, man, it's like, man, you got shit out here that you need to be home for.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
And that wasn't important.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this is where a lot of us fuck up at because we street niggas, man. But we forget the shit that we need to be important. Here for. Yeah. Because we too busy risking it all because we street niggas. We gonna put it all on the line. Damn, you know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna do. We gonna put it all on the line when we go out in these streets. We don't give a, we gotta let you know we ain't to be fucked with. You know what I'm saying? So it comes to a point where you gotta understand, like, but damn, what about that? What about my son, man? Yeah. He need me. You know, especially in this fucked up world today that we living in. He need me, man. Yeah. So that right there.
That come with time.
Yeah,
you wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it when I was committing them crimes.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking about getting this money and putting food in his mouth.
Man, woo, you hollering. You know. So let me ask you this. Because I want to get somewhere with this. Because y'all seasoned veterans, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, we got, I see this in layers. We got these youngsters, YN, quarter zips, right? They probably think like you used to think. Like, nigga, today a good day to die for it, right? Mm-hmm. But then, we done been through some stuff. We done got that lockdown. We done realized, like, oh, these bars is real. Mm-hmm. These racist cops, I heard you talk about them. They'll kill you, they real. Mm-hmm. We get a different understanding. Is it possible? Because, man, I'm gonna tell you, I struggle with with somebody telling me that these youngsters just gonna, you know what I'm saying, boom. Man, at my core, I love a young, gorilla, strong, fearless brother, sister, right? You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to try to help them bypass some of them hard lessons. Mm-hmm. Some of them lessons you can't recover from.
Right.
Right? What do you think about that? Like, cause y'all like very visual, right? Y'all got motion. Y'all got some motion. I be watching you, man. You be all out of the town and all in other states and countries that I be watching. What's y'all thoughts about being able to, like, have this dialogue or conversation? And I know we can't save everybody, but some of these youngsters. What's the?
Well, shit. I mean, look, the way I see it, man, save yourself, man. Yeah. Save yourself, man, because where you going, we already done been, and we trying to tell you it's not where you want to go.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being 15 years old, you done caught a body, you got to do the next 30 years, you ain't even felt what pussy feel like.
They in there.
You ain't even felt grown woman pussy. You haven't even felt Nothing, man. You don't even know what it means to be alive yet, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just like
they putting it on the line.
They putting it on
These
the line.
young
You
niggas putting it on the
risking
line.
everything, and guess what? They ready to charge you and give it to you, man. They don't give a fuck about giving you them numbers. That's the reality of it, man. They'll give you 30, 40 years easy, man. You want to go commit 10 felonious assaults? Your ass will be sitting in there for the next 30 years, man. And you know, you should be lucky if you want to get to the feds, because at least they shit ain't fucking day for day, because you go in that state. I did 12 years day for day in the state.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I know what's going on in there, man.
Yeah.
It was broken up because I get out, I mean, shit, I did what I did. I did what I did.
Yeah.
You know, I take accountability, man.
Yeah.
You know what? When I'm out here, I got to figure it out. My family not going to starve. We're not going to be without heat. We're going to have clothes on our back, and that's by any fucking means necessary.
Not real.
But if I can find a better way, if I had a better way, I would take it. Okay. Like I said, that go back to that 7-year shit. If I could find a decent job, I would have worked it.
Oh, man.
I would have worked it. I wouldn't have never said, fuck this job, and they giving me $30, $40 an hour, 20. You know what I'm saying? I got carpentry skills. I got all type of skills. You know what I'm saying? You learn it. Yeah, if you ain't in there wasting your time. Man,
that's good.
Don't waste your time, young brothers.
So let me ask you this. Because you ain't the first person I heard. I lost my dude J-Rock, man. And he was talking about he wanted a job, but he couldn't get one, and he wanted to have a record label, and he wanted to do real estate. He died of an overdose because he hit that black market and caught that Fetty. He caught that Fetty, man. He caught that uncut Fetty. Man, he was in the basement mixing it up, right? It OD'd him and killed him and OD'd the people on the next floor. This shit was so strong that it killed him in the basement, and the people that were on the first floor OD'd them. He was happy he had knocked it from the black market, right? But before that, he was talking about how he want a job, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I got a video because I did some stuff in 2012, and I just can't help but think, like, if he would have got a good-ass paying job, that would have gave him some dignity and some respect.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been looking on that black.
He wouldn't have been looking for that, right?
Yeah.
Man, but there are people, you said it earlier, Meech. You said that it's the I think it was you, it might have been the mayor, that it's circumstances that are created. It might have been you because you went deep on the history of America. It's circumstances that's created that set the stage for the decisions that people make, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that, like, looking at East Cleveland, looking at Cleveland, there are people that are in position that should be responsible for creating these opportunities. Mm-hmm. And if they don't create these opportunities, then what is our responsibility? Because I'm going to tell you, man, I feel like with the knowledge I got, and I also feel just being just totally transparent, I feel like y'all got so much influence, and so much influence is power. Mm-hmm. I lean on y'all because I feel y'all got access to motherfucking lanes I ain't got access to, nor do I want access. Mm-hmm. I want to sit in a dark-ass room with a light, and I want to read thousands of pages of stuff and study and figure out where they done put the game at. Mm-hmm. And then I want to be like, hey, ECGG the mayor, hey, Meech Home, come here. Look what I done found. Look at this, man. Oh, man, they tricked us like a mug over here. And, man, look, this the numbers. This where the power at. Man, these who control it. And then let y'all go and put it in a language in which these others understand.
And be comprehensible.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
see, we got to understand division of labor. We got to understand that, man, hey, man, I'm old school. I ain't old school. I'm a true OG. And a lot of times people misconstrue, right? And I struggle with this. This is why I don't get a lot of them old heads to be buying it, because see, they be wanting me to validate them. Wow. And I ain't validating you because you ain't no OG, you old school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a difference. You ain't, you know what I mean?
I get it. But
Come on, man.
This is what we got to do,
Power
man.
of words.
That's what we gotta do though. See, nowadays, like, the way these young niggas work, man, and you know, we all was young niggas before.
Yeah.
But you gotta find the motherfucking head honcho with a young nigga.
Head honcho.
You gotta grab him. He gonna be willing to listen because he are, you know what I'm saying? He's becoming enlightened. He's a boss.
Young boss.
He understand how shit work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I got a young homie, you know what I'm saying, that's in the hood, started a smoke shop, got the, you know, little Young P. Shout out to Young P over there with the smoke shop, man. You already know. From the hood, from Cliffy, you already know.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? But he a conscious young brother. He doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the young homies respect him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to get somebody like him.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he gonna fuck with us, and he a part of our circle.
Yeah.
And then we get him the game, and then he can give it to them, and then the rest gonna follow.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it go, man. You think the young bullies of the hood.
Yeah.
Like how OGs used to do it back in the day.
Yeah.
He
Sign
did
the
a
young
book
bullies.
bag, school supply giveaway.
Yeah.
In the parking lot of his smoke shop.
That's what he do.
He helped
Really?
the Common
He helped the
Club
community.
do a turkey giveaway, Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Young Piranha. Yeah.
Yeah, and he young.
Young
Bossed
P,
up.
man.
Yeah, he
I like
young.
that. I want to meet Young P. Hey, watch this. And I want to also, so man, I like, so you know, like, look at the body, right? I got to think, like, sometimes I say division of labor, specialization of parts, and cooperation between those parts. Meaning that division of labor is I don't do what Gigi the man do. I don't do what Mish at home do. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do different shit, but I'm very good at what I do.
And what you do?
I'm very good. I'm expert level at what I do.
I think y'all believe it's called playing your part.
Man, well, you know what I'm saying? Right. Learning station.
Yeah, learning
right?
station.
Playing your part, right? But watch this. Imagine this. If we mess around and like everybody play their part, right? I'm a researcher and a strategist.
Yep.
I love strategizing. I love on the research side, right? I read a 1,500-page document. I don't give a damn. And y'all got motion and reaching. Y'all got what y'all got. What if, and I'm thinking too, what if we was to commit to like, and y'all won't know what is that, this like location need to be determined. We was to come together, right? And just have a meeting of the minds, right?
Okay.
And it's layered. We got the young bosses. We got, you understand, we got the seasoned veterans. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the OGs, you understand, boom, 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 that, you know, done been through some stuff, but, you know, we generationally, we transcended. And we think about what's possible. And I'm gonna test the model. Right now, East Cleveland under receivership, just got a new mayor, blah, blah, blah. I love East Cleveland people. East Cleveland, you understand, had a billionaire, one of the richest motherfuckers in the world, over that East Cleveland. Then, you know what I'm saying, through circumstances and creating environments, some kind of way they let it, you understand, go all the way. They extracted all the resources out. But the people's still there. I want to ask y'all, in a perfect world, or if you had a magic wand, what could you imagine for EC?
In a perfect world.
Or a magic wand?
Greenwood, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
See, everybody don't
Black
know.
Wall
You talking
Street.
about Black Wall. So, so you talking about you? I'm riding down Euclid and I see nothing but black businesses.
Yeah.
Up and down the street, booming.
Yep.
People coming from, you understand, Harvard and Miles and all that, and they anchoring in East Cleveland because all these black businesses going.
For us, by us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
All right. What about you?
Man, shit. Us all coming together united. Black people just, you know, just like how they used to do before it was even buildings, but up to just a trade market. We supporting each other. Just like everybody else, every other ethnic group support their own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't till they move in our neighborhood that we all give them love too, but we won't give each other love.
Yeah.
So I would prefer us to give each other love. If that brother down the street is making T-shirts and selling hats and selling jerseys, support him.
Wow.
If it's Common Club over here, then all black people should be wearing Common Clubs.
Shout out to Common Club.
Shout out to L.
I got some Common Clubs.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
L in the building. L, we repping you, man.
Them niggas got the machines and everything else, you know, like, cause I got a machine.
Yeah.
I got one of them embroidery machines. I can create whatever you want. If you want your hoodie to say Fred Ward with the, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I can do all that. You know what I'm saying? I done trained myself to learn how to do embroidery off my machine.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's like, it's just supporting our own. Like how we got to go in the gas stations. Why there ain't no black gas stations?
Wow.
Why Fred Ward? Why we ain't pulling up in Fred Ward gas station getting our gas? Why we ain't pulling up in Gigi? You know what I'm saying? Buying whatever we want to buy, but y'all buying the hair and everything else, but y'all going everywhere else. You go to this. You go anytime you see this color, it's like you get scared. You don't want to support it.
Yeah.
We got to support each other in order to build. We can't be a business until everybody come together. So if I had that magic wand, I bring all black folks together without the hate. Leave the hate where it's at. Find that shit somewhere else. Let's just all show love to each other and try to build each other.
I like that vision.
I
like that vision. I can see that Euclid strip with just us walking down there, going from shop to shop to shop. I'm eating over here. Then I'm going to go get my nails did, my hair did. I'm going to go get me a sweater, me a sweatsuit. I got my daughter with me.
And everybody treating you like royalty, though.
I got my daughter with me. I got my daughter because I ain't worried about no drive-bys. You know
ain't nobody hating on
We ain't
you.
doing that.
Yeah. They just showing love to you.
I see it. I think that it's doable. But I also think that in order to do it, we have to we gotta start the conversation.
Yeah.
Right? I'm so glad that I called y'all on here because, man, I'm gonna tell you again, I can't say it enough. I was really inspired when I looked at Fed Talk and I got educated too. I'm like, damn, I've been home 20-something years. I say, but some of this shit, I knew it. Yeah, but yeah, this was an official, very in-depth understanding of like what's inside.
Yeah.
Y'all delivered that. And then I was thinking like, man, the three of y'all is so much power and influence on this channel right now. Mm-hmm. Man, hell no. I would be remiss. Man, I had to put the call in.
For sure.
I said, man, I'm putting this call in. I need to let my dudes know that, man, I salute y'all. Man, I think what y'all did amazing. Y'all done been through the fire. Y'all done stood on business. Y'all 10 toes down, validate, love it.
Sure.
Honorable shit, right? And I wanted to just reach out and say, man, come on in here. I need my listening honest note because both of y'all directly impacted. But y'all more than the felony that y'all created, y'all have moved beyond that to do more powerful stuff in the world. Mm-hmm. And I want to stay connected to y'all.
For sure, absolutely.
I want to talk about some of them magic wand moments, right?
Yes, sir.
And I want to play my part. You done already tagged this the learning station.
Learning station, man.
I'm going to keep this the learning station.
Absolutely.
Thanks to, you understand, Meech at Meech Home. You understand? I appreciate you.
Yes,
and
sir.
man, all right, look, man, there's so much more. This the first of many shows. Man, I just want to, hey, man, listen, if y'all don't do nothing else, go to Fed Talk. Not only look at the show that inspired me, look at all the other shows, you understand, so you can get you some game, so you can get you some knowledge, whether you've been in the system or you just a person that sit at home and want to understand what it looked like to be in the underworld, you understand, and inside of the system. Get you some game, get you some learning. My man, get that book. It should be. We got to figure out where that book at, whether it's on Amazon. You can definitely come down here and get the book. I keep a stack of books because, you understand, it's valid. And the brother done transformed his life. And, you understand, he a boss. You need to know how it go. Mm-hmm. This ain't no hate. This ain't nothing but love. Hey, man, this Fred Ward. I'm going to go on the intro because I got two powerful podcasts on here. So I ain't going to just lay the intro. I'm going to send mine. And I'm going to let y'all go here and send y'all outro. Make sure they know how to reach y'all, how to connect. And we're going to keep talking. Some of this going to be behind the scenes because, you know what I'm saying, we got to go mouth to ear. But we gave you a snapshot of what we building 2026 and beyond. What you think, Meech?
Man, shit, I think y'all need to just tap in. You know, Fred Ward done brought me in, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate being here. Like I said, man, tune into that season, that Fed Talk season 2 with my guy, ECGG the motherfucking mayor, and the 10th Ward General Meach Home right here, man. And shit, we gonna keep y'all alive in effect, man. I wanna say, you know, this been an educating podcast today, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of them questions ain't really been asked, and that's the thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanna thank you for asking them questions because they need to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, my mind always stay running 1,000 miles per hour, man. So, you know, I love when people ask me shit that matters. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this right here what matters, man. So tune in to the learning station. The learning station, man, so you can learn something. Because you see my brother over there dropping jewels, man. And I ain't going to hold y'all, man. I'm going to let my brother go on and talk to y'all, man. Salute, man. 10th Ward General.
Salute, bro. It's an honor and pleasure to be on the show with the legend, Fred Ward at QMU Radio in the learning station. One of the things I dislike about prison is leaving the brothers behind that's in there that's worth even remembering. Because, you know, it be brothers in there that be so smart after years and years and decades of autodidactic, which means to self-learn, which is a phrase Malcolm X, the late great, coined. You know, he taught himself. And I enjoy these type of conversations where you can exercise your intellect and also receive it from other great minds, you know, which is why I personally asked at Meach Home to be my co-host. I could have brought a good-looking female on for some eye candy or anybody, but I personally picked Meach out of respect that I got for him. And if I respect you, that's a different type of respect. Because I don't respect no bullshit, which is why I respect you.
Love, respect you, homie.
I'm too young to be your peer, but I'm knowledgeable of your legacy. And your history, you know, man. When you was in the streets. Opening nightclubs and strip clubs. Kicking ass and taking names, man.
Belt the ass, as I heard on the
Belt the ass. Anybody that's
literally
know the history of their city, they know the ones that you need to know, and you one of them ones.
Say less.
It's always an honor to get a call to come down here and fuck with the man, the myth, the legend, the great Fred Ward.
That's honor.
Absolutely.
Honor.
Tune in to at Fed Talk 060 on Instagram and on YouTube, Fed Talk 101, the podcast show. And we're going to gear up for this at General Conversation, which is a spinoff of Fed Talk, my man Meach's personal endeavor, which we wholeheartedly support.
Absolutely.
And we're going to keep screaming, free him till we see him when he got to go pay his debt.
Heavy work
to society.
Walk it down like a man. We ain't telling no shit.
Simple.
We're going to stand on it.
Heavy work. Hey, man, stay focused. Love.